So today is my Saturday adult class to get the day started. All right, so remember when we're here and it comes in, we just step here, right? That's all we're doing is catching that. I don't get my son in here as often as I'd like to, but when he comes in here, he does really well. He really surprises me. See that? Go ahead, kiddo. Sometimes come here, it's like, oh, I gotta go coach. But at the end of the day, man, it brings me joy and it brings me happiness, especially the kids. It gives me a little bit of a purpose. You know, I feel like I'm finally giving back. Okay. I felt the lift too. I felt to even get the lift. This is my first season with the PFL and I couldn't be happier. You know, I got 5 points. I'm in second place, headed into the second half of the season. I want them hard, I don't want them fast. I want them hard. There we go again. I'm not one to really talk a whole bunch of like I'm gonna knock him out. Nah, man, you're fighting last year's champ. He's there for a reason. He's been here, it's not his first rodeo. He's a seasoned vet, a lot of fights, a lot of experience. It's gonna be a tough one. I'm back on defense. Now say switch. This is just the next step, you know? It's the halfway point in this chase of $1 million, you know? Supreme on 3. 1, 2, 3! Supreme! Yeah! Enjoy your Saturday!
Today we just did kind of like a last push for my lungs, get my lungs open. Josh helps me a lot. I can always rely on him to give me good insight.
1, 2. 1, 2, 3. She can kick, obviously. Her coming in as like the dark horse and no one really knowing her except for the people that were really on the inside, and then seeing her come out with the result that she had, it really was like, it was a perfect night. Good. Now back.
I have no pressure on me, you know, just getting these opportunities, being where I was before in my fight career to where my fight career is now. Everything's a win from this point on.
Good work.
What, 5?
Yep.
I'm so excited to fight Larissa. I've been a fan of Larissa's for the last 3 seasons. So to be able to test myself against somebody who's considered the best in the world, that's what I want. That's what I've been looking for because I'm ready to take that spot.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Time.
I want these tough fights. I want the hard fights. Like, I want to prove I'm the best in the world. And finally, he was like, you know what? Right. Like, we're beat all these.
So when is your fight?
Next Friday.
Next Friday, Vegas?
Atlanta. Remember, we gotta keep as much length as possible. I don't know what's going on, but I tell everybody that. This is my meal ticket to be an actor. I told everybody I know that in the acting business, I was like, should I cut my hair? They said, hell no. They said they just don't have anybody in the industry around here that looks like me. No, I ain't got nothing for a homeless man yet.
Really?
No, that's why I don't cut my hair. You know what I usually don't cut my hair. You know what I call my style? Homeless chic. Take it one fight at a time, man. Can't look to the playoffs if you ain't make it there. And right now, you know, I got the 2022 champ standing in front of me. So, you know, I gotta get through him, or I will get through him. Get my hand raised. Then we'll worry about the next. Then we'll worry about the next one. But rest assured, after I win this, that's the first name I'm gonna call. Yep, the Ngannou fight will be like a normal fight. It's like the super fight series. Oh, you got me back, baby. I appreciate you. Look good, fight good. The Crochet Boss, here we come, Atlanta.
In that case, we'll get started with some dynamic stretches. From there, we'll do a little light jog around. Let's do. And then we'll get into our movement from there. This is actually our second completed camp that we've gotten to do with her. The thing I'm most excited about is, since her last fight, we've gotten to do a whole off season. So really got to go through all the phases of training, got to get stable, put some size on her, put some strength on her, get the conditioning where we want it, get explosive. Nice. Stay in front of me. Nice. We're really excited for this particular matchup. We've done a lot of movement-based work this camp to really get her feeling good, moving around in space, and the weight's looking good, so we're excited to tune in for Friday.
Definitely will be Braveheart against Braveheart. The question is, what do you fighting for? I know what I'm fighting for. I will be representing my country everywhere. I want my name associated with my country.
Cross upper cross. Po, po, po. Kick. Joelhão. Frontal. Very good.
I already have a lot of messages from Ukrainian and post-Soviet Union countries, girls. Like, I'm already inspired a lot of people, and it's not only girls, like Ukrainian soldiers. When grow-up men text me that we're watching your fights during to be in the Bakhmut, during to be in the war. Like, I don't know who inspire more. I am inspiring them, or they push me and motivate me to fight harder, to fight more.
I think recovery is super important with the back-to-back style, that if you don't prioritize recovery, that's where like massive injuries are gonna happen.
We're gonna start with the neck, and we're gonna work from the neck into the upper fibers here.
Okay.
We're gonna relax the diaphragm here, and then we're gonna turn you around, go from sacrum all the way up to that shoulder.
Cool.
Relax everything there.
Thank you.
All right. It's really fun, just because it's a different dynamics of sports. They're very explosive movements, so really understanding the anatomy of how fighters work and how they drive their energy and what muscle groups get extra tight and which ones don't, just so they can keep performing. I think it's pretty cool. How you feeling going into this next fight?
I feel great.
Feeling good?
Yeah, I feel really good. I'm super excited.
Ready for battle, huh?
Yeah. I get a playoff contention with a win in any round, so I just want to perform to the best of my abilities, and I know if I do that, that I'll be able to pull off the W in any one of the rounds. I'm expecting a 3-round war. I'm expecting the toughest fight of my life against somebody like Larissa Pacheco, and I'm just here for the W.
Right? You'll start feeling all that power back, and they're even better.
Boxing has power to change lives. You know, everything what we wear, everything what we listen, have influence on us. Actually, this is who I am. Yesterday, coach, Giraffe come, Amber in our gym. If Larissa Pacheco not kill her, I will be happy to meet her in the semi-final. They're all so arrogant. They're all so arrogant. I'm just counting hours and days till I step into the cage. We prepare stylistically for every question this girl can ask me. I will reply her immediately in the octagon.
Side to side with the head too. Side to side, side to side, side to side, shoulder. There you go, that's it. So boxing and MMA are synonymous with each other, especially the way, the route that MMA is going. It's much more of like, who's the elite striker? And then if it goes to the ground, or if I gotta do this, that, and the third, but everyone's trying to show their striking abilities in this day and age. So I honestly think that I got the best boxer in that division. And yeah, we're ready, we're ready. That division's in trouble. There you go, you ain't gotta go nowhere, just let the hands fly. Yeah, that's why you heard that like that, come on.
Winning the championship, nothing more important for me than a belt. I excited really because I love Atlanta. I was there last time. I win there last time. So, and I definitely do it again. If you ask me how I win, I'm not sure about it, but I know my hands will be raised up. I know that I win the fight.
I was working at a company, and this girl came in with a knitted scarf. And I thought it was so cool, and she was knitting. I was like, Lauren, can you teach me how to do that? So on lunch break, we literally went to Joann Fabrics. I bought 2 knitting needles, and she showed me how to knit. When you're crocheting, you have no time to think about anything else but crochet. Sometimes during fight week, there's a lot of downtime, especially when you're not cutting weight. So you rack your brain with different scenarios in the fight, like what could happen. And so this gives me a way to escape, you know. So when you're crocheting, you know, right now I'm increasing, so you got to make sure your increases are right, or you'll see it in the hat. But yeah, crocheting is life for me. This wasn't something I had a pattern for. This is literally something I just started crocheting, and this is what you get. Oh, we gotta finish packing. Man, you know, I feel great. For a long time in my career, I just didn't take it as serious as I am nowadays. But now it's just a little different, you know. I'm disciplined, and discipline is everything. I have a lot of motivation. You know, my kids are getting older. I don't like myself watching me lose. So losing is not an option. It's just not. It's not a great feeling when your son watches you lose. I know it's a part of the game, but I can make sure it doesn't happen. And I can change my life, my family's life. So this season of PFL means a lot to me. And don't get these tears confused. Ain't nothing but pure violence next Friday night. After 14 years, almost, in this game, this is it. This is it. This is my moment. And it's time to go and capitalize on that.